Hey, 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 who wants to do some homework? We're going to have so much fun. All right, this is actually pretty easy, sort of. Let me show you what we're going to do. I'm going to pull up a file for us to look at. I use an editor called Emacs. Don't worry about that. I certainly wouldn't expect you to. It's fairly complex. You can use Notepad or whatever you want. Okay, so I'm going to send you this file. And let me explain to you what it does. So it brings all these libraries in. And what we're going to do is run a simulation study. So we're going to bring in all the libraries, put together a data frame, set up the proj4 string, and we're going to use the log of the zinc. Remember our zinc variable? Okay. And in this case, we're going to have 1,000 elements in our vector. And we're going to have some predictions from that. And we're going to go through the little process that we talked about in the previous steps. And we're going to go through the simple-minded one, the old version of it. So you're not doing the fancy version that I did. This is the old version. So this one should go pretty well. But what I want you to do, and I'm going to show you an example in a second, I want you to run this. First of all, I want you to run it at 1,000 and show me how much time it took in terms of minutes. Then I want you to run it at 2,000, then 5,000, then 10,000, 15,000, and 25,000. Now, by the time you hit 10,000, it's going to get really slow. By the time you hit 25,000, it takes about 3.5 hours. So that one you want to put it on at night. Just let your computer run overnight. Don't worry about it. So you know, so don't be surprised. Okay, so let me show you how you run this. So you open up R, and you put in source. There's different ways to run this, but we're going to do kind of a simple one. And the name of this file is e112fa.in. And you're going to put that name in quotes, comma, echo equals capital true. And make sure you have all those library names that you have at the top. So the first thing that you want to do, even before you run it, is check and make sure you've got those. Okay? So let's put this back here. Let's let her rip. Okay, so there it goes. All right, so I'm saying let's run it in terms of a minute. You want to go to the elapsed time. Okay, and you're saying, oh, how does that look? That looks really big. Well, that's actually in seconds. So what you want to do is take 250.443 and divide it by 60. So that's actually 4.17 minutes. So that's not too bad. Okay? So what I want you to do is make me a little table. So you're going to have 1,000. You'll have 1,004.17. And then you're going to have 2,000. And then you'll have some number. And then you're going to have 5,000. And then you're going to have 10,000. And don't do the ones in between, okay? Good. And then 15,000. And then 20,000, I left out 20,000. And then 25,000. 5, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and the only place you have to go in and do any editing, this is this one line here, and you're going to change it in 3 places, here, here, and here. Okay, think you can do that? Doesn't that look like just a barrel of laughs? Like I said, these first ones are going to run really quickly, and then the last few are going to take a really long time. So just take your time, have fun. If you have any questions, shoot me an email, and just see what you can come up with. Okay? Thanks.